rap shit. Everything hand me down ratchet. You know I go hard, no tactics. Should've stayed in class, but it got skipped. Ayy, this the anime rap shit. Everything hand me down ratchet. You know I go hard, no tactics. Should've stayed in class, but it got skipped.
Naruto, Baruto, why would you? How could you get caught inside of my Sharingan? Mangekyo got you caught in the Matrix. One Punch Man, I hit you with kinda laced. When you get a taste, it's gon' splatter you everywhere. Ultra instinct, instant.
Hey, what's up, guys? We're back with another video. Today we'll be playing some Demon Fall, and it's not going to be your average Demon Fall video. I'm actually going to be talking about the sound breathing, why the sound breathing update is taking so long, and some new things that they can add, some new ideas, because I know a lot of people might have the same ideas. And in the background, I'm on an alt account because this is going to be the account that I use the Becoming Tomioka video. But yeah, so I'm finna go do some Slayer Corps missions while I'm talking. So yeah. So the first thing that, why the sound breathing update is taking so long. So the sound breathing update is taking long is because the icon artist, she has to make the moves, sort of like how the beast breathing thing was. But the reason why she's taking a minute is because, as you all know, sorry guys, just had to drink some water. But as you all know, in episode 5 of Demon Slayer, I'm gonna spoil this, so spoiler warning ahead. But they only showed the sound breathing first form. I mean, she said that she inside of the Discord server, inside of the icon sneak peeks, she said that she had a difficulty, or she said that the first form that she didn't really get to see it because the first form is just war because it only shows 3 forms. And they're in the manga, and the first form was shown inside of episode 5. It's just like roared. It's just like one hit. And then it's like basically it's an explosion with 2 hits of his swords. And yeah, and she wants to ask Erox to add another form. But yeah, she's gonna ask Erox to add another form. So we might get 4 moves of sound breathing, or there might just be 3. I think that if they add a new form, then it should be only Uzui exclusive. But yeah, so that's why, and the same thing with Gyutaro. So we're gonna have to probably wait until I would say, because Gyutaro's Blood Demon Art goes all the way up until the end, but they might just use the manga because I don't think that they're gonna add his Blood Demon Art that many moves. But since he has a lot of moves in the manga, they're probably gonna wait until the whole season's over. But yeah, what I'm saying is that don't expect the sound breathing Gyutaro update, especially if they're adding Daki's Blood Demon Art, because I think that it shows a couple of her moves throughout the rest of the manga, because I read the manga. But yeah, so I will say you're probably gonna have to wait until March, or like probably the beginning of March or mid-February for the update. That's just a speculation because it makes sense. Now let's talk about the other thing. So, as you all know, there has been some people putting a lot of suggestions, and I agree. Now, first I'm going to talk about the maps. I really think that they should add the Swordsmith Village art. And like after when you go to final selection, it teleports you to Third Corps. Then it also says, okay, here goes some ores, and then go craft your katana. Then it says, go. Then it could say, deliver these ores to, I don't know, I forgot what the names, but deliver these swords to a swordsmith, and then it should teleport you to them. And then it'll show you like a quest, a tick mark. Then you go to the Swordsmith Village. It has everything. You can buy soup there. You could sleep there. You can set your spawn point there. And then that's when they can add a mini Yoriichi. Like the 2.0 or the 3.0, the robot Yoriichi where you can train with it. They can add that as sort of like a Zenitsu boss type thing. That would be really cool. And then if you win, then only for Komodos and Tokidos. If you kill it, then you get XP, and you also get a special ore. It could be called Super Sun or something. Oh, that's not what it's called in the manga, but they could just call it Super, or could just call it Yoriichi Sunor, because it's not what it's called in the manga, but you know, that's what they could just call it because it's just Sunor. But the sword is super cool. He has no stamina. Somebody gave me this account for free. I don't know why. They just said, here goes an account. Because, you know, I have my main account, Dipsys. But, yeah. So, I really think that they could pull making the Swordsmith's Village off. And, you know, it will up the stakes for everything. And another thing that they could do is that they could also add the Entertainment District RV, yeah, but then, like, they have Yoriichi Sword with you could craft two things. You can craft Yoriichi Sword with Rengoku Sword, or you can craft the regular Yoriichi Sword. And then, you know, that's it. You can craft it. Let's say that you need probably 60 Sun Ore, like the regular Komodo Blade. You need 60 Sun Ore, and you need 1 Crystal Essence. Wait, no. You need 60 Sun Ore, and then it should drop Yoriichi Essence. And then, you know, you use that Yoriichi Essence. And then you also, for Komodos, you don't have to pay. And for Tokidos, you don't have to pay. That's one thing. And then, you know, they add the Sorcerer's Village. And then they can add 2 mini bosses. They can make a small quest where you talk to one of the Swordsmith's Village, and then you can take your friends there, and then you can fight Upper Moon 5. And then it's another quest where you can fight Upper Moon 6 by another swordsmith. Upper Moon 4 and 5. Now, I would say that they should probably make it so where you have to fight 3 regular clone. Actually, no, that you have to fight Hagen Tengu inside of his miniature form, and then they can make his Blood Demon art. I would say that they could probably add. They don't have to add these bosses straight away. I'm saying, like, they could still just add the Swordsmith's Village first, and then they can add both of them bosses. Because I know, especially Upper Moon 5, his Blood Demon art is going to be hard to make, and Hagen Tengu's is going to be hard because, you know, he has clones. I mean, they probably are just going to make his one clone full of all of them. And then Umar, you know, he can teleport, so that's probably going to be the hardest one. I would say Hagen Tengu, because, you know, it would just be lightning. Yeah, I think, yeah, his Blood Demon art, it has one of his clones have lightning, the other one has screaming, Sonic Scream. I swear, I'm just mad is because I'm playing on this, somebody gave me this account, and he put all of his stuff into health, and you need stamina more than health. Well, you need both, but you need stamina more than health. But, yeah, so, and then they can add the Entertainment District arc, which I think that they're going to add that in the next update. They probably will, because, like, I've seen over 30 suggestions of people asking to, including me. So, that's going to be one thing. Oh, I'm just now noticing that my mic unplugged. Jesus. But anyway, sorry guys, my mic unplugged. I don't know if you had heard all that. I was just talking and my mic unplugged when I got up from my chair. But, just to recap what I said they could add the Swordsmith's Village, and they could, you know, add a miniature boss where you can talk to 2 swordsmiths, and then you can take your friends in a party, and they'll teleport you to another swordsmith where you could fight Hagen Tengu, then another one could be where you fight Upper Moon 5, and then you can just, after you're done with Final Selection, you could craft your Nichirans there. Well, it gives you the ore, then it sends you on a quest to do the Nichirans. And yeah, that's about it. So, then I can add the Entertainment District arc. I think that they're going to add it in the next update. I'm not for sure, but it's been over 30 suggestions, including me. So, yeah, I really have high hopes for the Entertainment District arc to be added. With the including of, yeah, and I think that you could talk to one of Tengen's wives, and then, you know, you can fight Daki, and then it could be another one where you could fight Gyutaro, since they're adding his Blood Demon art. And then, you know, the Tengen NPC there, that you can, you know, get Sound Breathing. And then I'll say that the requirements would probably be that you have to kill I would say 10 demons, 10 or 15 demon horn or demons. He'll say water quiz that you gotta kill 10 or 15 demons, or you gotta bring him a certain amount of demon horns. Cause I mean it's 10 again. Or no, I think that he will send you on like saving a woman. Or actually no, it should be to save one of his wives, and they can make like a wife NPC. Or you could just go save a slayer or something like that. But yeah, now next. I think that they could also maybe add the love breathing Hashira there, because you know she helped fight Hagen Tengu. Manga spoilers. And then they can make love breathing, because I think it only showed 5 or 4 forms of love breathing. Honestly, it's gonna be so many. I think that they're gonna have to buff them breathing attacks. 'Cause if sound breathing only has 3 or 4 forms, well, it only shows 3 forms in the manga. But if it only has that many forms, they're gonna need to buff sound breathing a lot. I mean, it's less work that they gotta do. I would say that the last breathing that they will add is stone breathing, because it's the hardest one. I would say stone breathing is probably the one breathing that won't be in the game. Then they could also add they can sorry guys, I got sidetracked. This because I'm trying to fight Upper Moon. I mean Lower Moon. Former Okria. He's not even a Lower Moon. What is this? Yeah, but I was saying that. Back to what I was saying. Crap. But yeah, so they can add love breathing. They could do all the dynamics of the moves. I would say they could sort of make love breathing how it is inside a Slayer, a Demon Slayer RPG too. It's easier, and you know, it's less work. I am doing no damage on him. Why does every single water breather get a pink Nichiren? I wonder, is it just? And I need to add Nichiren customizations, like where you can just customize the color and you don't have to pay. Please add that. Please, I'm begging you, Aerox. Also, we could probably get. Jesus Christ, that does a lot of damage if your opponent is standing still and 8 foot tall. But yeah, as I was saying, then they can add serpent breathing. It's passive. Well, love breathing and serpent breathing's passive would be their katanas, of course. And then they can add stone breathing glass. But I would say before they add love and serpent breathing, because they should add love and serpent breathing together. That after sign breathing, that they should probably add a new blood demon. I would say that they should add, because I think that they're gonna add Nakime. Well, after Gitsuros and Dakis, I don't know if they're gonna add Dakis. I mean, I'm fine with a Gitsuro blood demon. Then they just make a Daki boss. That would just be cool. But yeah. So I think that they can make a Daki boss, and I just have so much stuff to say. I don't even know where to start. There could also be tons of other things to do. They just really just need more content, and I need to remove Thunderclap and Flash from Kagaku because it's not manga accurate. They should just give him Heat Lightning. This stuff doesn't need to use this. Is he still? Jesus. It took him that long to get still. I expected him to get still. But yeah, there could also be lots of other things. I see why he's a Lower Moon. Well, a former Lower Moon. I'm doing so much damage on him. Bing, dead kill him. But yeah, so after that, I'm forgetting what breathings there are, if I'm being honest. And that's about it. They only need to add serpent, and then after sound, and then after sound, which is coming the next update, serpent breathing, then love breathing, and then yeah, that was the last breathings. So they only after this they only have to, oh yeah, and flower breathing. They should add flower breathing in the next update after sound breathing. They should add flower breathing, but I'm pretty sure that flower breathing is not going to come out because Demon Slayer is probably only going to have 4 or 5 seasons, but they might do it accurate by the manga. But I'm pretty sure. I mean, they're probably just going to do it accurate by the manga, if I'm being honest. They should add flower breathing in the next update. Then they should make it Vermilion Eye. They should make Vermilion Eye the flower breathing Kanayo's passive. Flower breathing then she should be at with state. And then they should also, after when they add interpretation arc, they should also add it to where you can let's see if I get any stat. Nope. They should also make it to where you can get lots of yeah, sorry guys, I had to go for a minute, but I was saying that I think that they should add I don't know what was I gonna say, but I was saying that I think they should add multiple but Demon Arts and they should do a whole revamp. And they maybe should make it towards where you can have a multiple like I think that they should do like add for one update for like the 1-year anniversary of Demon Floor, they should make it so where they give each breathing style where they get 2 times XP and they give like a world event boss. Let's like add a new one. I guess they could probably add Muzan, but I think they should make it towards where you can basically you can do all kinds of stuff. Like they can add constant flux to water breathing. That would be really good. And then they could increase the amount like in stat points. Like you can go to like how like regular max level for a prestige 0 player, but they should add constant flux. They should add flaming, and they should make it so August. This probably sounds kind of bad, but they should make it so that Agutsumas can only use their first form, second form. Wait, no, the first form of Thunder Breathing, 6-fold. Then they should make it so they can have Godspeed. What else could they have? They can have added so they can have Godspeed, Thunderclap and Flash, Godspeed. Or they can just have regular Thunderclap and Flash, Godspeed, and regular 6-fold. Then they can have it have 8th-fold, and then also they get Flaming Thunder God. I mean, it works and it's accurate. And then it makes Thunder Breathing have a cost. And it actually makes Thunder Breathing worth it. Well, it is worth it, but it'll actually make it so to where like you can't combo as much. I'm sorry, I just have no stamina and I'm trying to find a way. I think that might be it. That's all I have to say. I don't really know what else to say. Oh yeah, the one last thing that I was going to say before I'm probably going to end the video of this. But the one last thing that I wanted to say is that I think that they should add another place at Slayer Corps where you can train. Not like how they reach you out some like the YouTube thing. They should make it so that you can talk to Hashira NPCs and then you can basically learn how to level up your Slayer mark more and get more benefits from it. I think that would be really cool. Like, you know, you can get more benefits from your Slayer mark. And it won't just be like, oh, flashy, flashy. But yeah, it, you know, sort of like the Hashira training arc. Then you know you could just train. Then they should make dummies at Slayer Corps. And they should also, yeah, just do some regular bug fixes. Then I think that the game would be pretty good. And also add a Muzan quest after the final history line. Actually, no, I think that, yeah, they should just do that. And also, they should add Nakime to the final. I think that they should remove Kagaku and make it Gyutaro and Daki. But they should make Kagaku. They should make him inside the Infinity Castle quest. But instead of you having to face him, like you can face him, like where Zenitsu had fought him inside of that little padded room, and it was like, you know, the sky, and you could like fall down easily. But the reason why I say I wanted to fix that is because they could basically make it so like you could have each room and then you could choose. So basically they should increase the party max to like to where you could have, I would say, how many people inside the party? You could have 10 people inside of the party. And actually no, 11. You could have 11 people inside of the party, and then inside of the Infinity Castle quest, each person like basically it'll like have doors, and then you could choose what door you want to go in, and then like, you know how it teleports to the Akaza room, but except like it doesn't like choose it for you. Like you could choose what upper room you want to fight first. And I think that's the best part. And then, you know, if you yeah, so like how you could fight Nakime, you go into the room and then you'll see Nakime on the wall. Then like whenever they add her blood demon arc, 'cause it's on a Trello, she'll use her moves and try to attack you, but it won't do that much damage because in the manga she's not really that hard to kill. But yeah, I think that's really it. Water wheel. Okay, I killed him with water wheel. But yeah, and then after that, you know, if you want to go fight Akaza, you can do that. Oh, wait, no, after that, you can go fight Upper 6, and then they can make it so like Kaigaku won't grip as fast, and he can only use the other forms. He can't use the first and second form. Well, the skip screen is not there, so you guys won't probably see me. But guys, that will be it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and like and subscribe, but I hope you like the new channel.
Okay, thanks for watching. Now subscribe or die. I need your ad revenue to survive. No, seriously, please, I need money. I'm about to go homeless. On this video.
Hey, it's your boy Keith. Subscribe.